Yo, what is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another NBA 2K17 MyGm episode with the Dallas Mavericks, and today is the trade deadline. Taking a look, 49-9 record, playing really good basketball coming up to the trade deadline, and today we're going to be looking at the standings, we're going to be looking at the statistics, and then trying to acquire maybe a star point guard or even a big name center. So taking a look here, 49-9, and we are just playing phenomenal basketball out of the start. Obviously we expected that, adding an MVP player like Kevin Durant, and then adding a superstar like Devin Booker. We knew that expectations were high. We knew that we should be falling number one, not even number two, excuse me. So taking a look, behind us is the Houston Rockets. Chris Paul, James Harden, added Nicholas Batum. That's a nice pickup. Eric Gordon off the bench. That's a really good team. Golden State obviously lost KD, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond. That team is definitely going to probably pick it up. So we're going to have to acquire a couple more players to even maintain this, but we got a pretty good lead ahead of the pack here. But I think we can keep this number one seed if we just keep winning games, obviously, but also just contain momentum. Obviously making a trade could affect our team chemistry, so we're not going to be making too many trades. We're just going to make a trade that I possibly could acquire a pretty young star player. So take a look at the Eastern Conference. Cleveland, let's take a look at their team. Kyrie, Rodney McGruder, LeBron, K-Love, Tristan Thompson, added JaVale McGee. Okay, that's obviously a team that's going to be at number one in the pack. Isaiah Thomas, Marcus Smart, Tatum, and Gordon Hayward coming off the bench with Jay Crowder. That's an amazing bench right there. You're looking at Jaylen Brown, Jay, and Gordon Hayward all coming off the bench. That's a crazy team right there. But taking a look at the player statistics here, yet again, statistics wise, Kevin Durant, the best player, 21 points, 8 rebounds, 6.5 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. KD will be definitely competing for that MVP award. Devin Booker, 16 and 5 assists. Whiteside, 13-12. He's gonna give you those rebounds. Zubac, 13 and 9. Man, I would not mind starting Zubac. Man, we got rid of Hassan Whiteside's huge contract and maybe even move Zubac. This guy is just performing in such a high level, giving you 2 blocks a game. Obviously, he's not going to give you the defense that Whiteside gives you, but he's going to give you the same amount of points. He possibly could give you the same amount of rebounds if he gets starter minutes. He's obviously coming off the bench. Seth Curry, 11 points. Dennis Smith, 10 and 7. Dirk, 10 points. But we're going to be trying to move one star player in particular that was obviously the big reason why we made it to the playoffs. And obviously the reason why we got 2 big star players is we're going to be trying to move Dennis Smith Jr. possibly, if we can get a guy like D'Angelo Russell, who I have in mind, because I just would love to see him and Devin Booker in the backcourt just lighting it up. And then you're looking at maybe a trade for Hassan Whiteside, who is obviously in a pretty big contract, in a contract year next year. And I don't know if I want to give him that, because obviously we got Zubac, who can probably give the same production. I'm not trying to take away anything from Hassan Whiteside, but Zubac is looking younger. He's looking more a little bit athletic, can give you a couple more points maybe down low. So we're going to be looking at Andre Drummond. That's an interesting deal right there. I kind of like that deal. Clint Capella, first round pick, but I want something for a point guard. So let's go over to the Brooklyn Nets here. Let's try to acquire, give them a phone call, give them some type of message that we want D'Angelo Russell on the team. So obviously this won't work out. We're gonna have to get Jeremy Lin or Timothy Mozgov. What about Jabari Parker? We'll give him one more player. Okay, so that works right there. What if we throw in all of our second round picks? I don't mind taking Jabari Parker. Probably gonna flip them anyways. And they don't want this deal. Okay, I don't get why you wouldn't want this deal with Hassan Whiteside and Aminu. And you're getting Whiteside, man. They must really like D'Angelo Russell. So that's a hard trade to deny. If I was a Brooklyn Nets, you're getting rid of a big contract in Jabari Parker and bringing in a guy like Hassan Whiteside that could be definitely your future. They got Luka Doncic too, man. Okay, Timothy Mozgov. I don't want to take Timothy Mozgov's contract, man. That thing is way too big. I would like to do this deal. I'd like if we had a first round pick, we definitely could acquire this. What if you give me Jeremy Lin? Would this work any differently? And I throw in one more second? No, it's going to be hard to get D'Angelo. So let's go to player front. Let's go to point guards. Can we get Damian Lillard? No. Isaiah Thomas. It's going to be so hard to get anyone since we don't have any good picks. Kyle Lowry, Hassan Whiteside, and Yogi Ferrell. Okay. 18 and 7. That is an interesting deal. Actually, let's take a look here. Let's take a look. What if we throw in Whiteside and we throw in Dennis Smith Jr.? Two guys that could definitely rebuild a franchise for sure. Jabari Parker. Okay, Zach LaVine, Jay Crowder. Oh, boy, these are really good trade offers. Kyle Lowry, Otto Porter Jr., Jabari Parker. I don't know if I can deny this Jabari Parker trade right here. Man, this is a really intriguing deal. Jabari Parker, 17, 8, and 2. With this trade, would have to move Dirk over to the center position because Jabari can't play it. What if we do this? I don't know if this is way too much to give up to get D'Angelo Russell, but I'm just thinking about that backcourt, man. What if you give us D-Russ? Who else is good on this team? I don't think they're going to give up Luka Doncic. We'll take... I don't know if this is going to be good enough, but we'll take Jeremy Lin's huge contract. We'll give you Whiteside as well as Dennis Smith Jr. I know I'm giving up a ton, but I'm just thinking about that backcourt of D'Angelo Russell and Devin Booker. I know this is a very bad trade, basically, in our mind, if just D'Angelo doesn't do that good. I think that's going to be a terrible decision on our half, and they don't want to do this deal. What? And still nothing. These are two untouchable players for the Brooklyn Nets, and I think they're just asking for way too much for a guy to D'Angelo Russell, who they're going to have to be paying the big bucks to. But let's go. We're going to do the Whiteside and Dennis Smith trade here again. Jabari Parker. Let's see if there's any new ones. Mike Conley. I really want that point guard. Kyle Lowry is an intriguing deal too, man. But I think I want a point guard in return. Let's take a look. They have any good point guards on this team? TJ, they have Rondo. So I'm not going to go with this Jabari Parker trade because I want a point guard in return. I think Kyle Lowry's the man to go with, man. Kyle Lowry and Marco Bellinelli. We get that really good all-star player in Kyle Lowry at that point guard. And it's so fun playing with these point guards that are all-stars. Obviously, Dennis Smith, he hasn't been really progressing, but still he's so young. And then Hassan Whiteside. I'd like to do this deal just for... what if can we just get this trade if we just give up... if we just give up Dennis Smith Jr. Can we do this trade? I think they would. Let's go. Kyle Lowry. What do they want? They want Hassan Whiteside and Yogi Ferrell. I'll do this trade. Yogi Ferrell, welcome to the Toronto Raptors. I mean, Kyle Lowry, welcome to the team, man. That is a huge trade. Kyle Lowry. And then Zubac goes into that starting lineup. We get that power offense. And now we have to move Dennis Smith Jr. And let's see what we can get for him. So hopefully we get a couple first-round picks because I'm looking on flipping something here. So nothing too special here. We get a couple first rounders. Yogi Ferrell can get him back. I want something more though. Can we give up? Man, I don't know who else to give up on this team that will have trade value. What if, can we flip him? Can we flip Kyle Lowry and get, we can get Jabari Parker, Kevin Love, Mike Conley. Okay, so I think the best thing is that we flip. We can get Hassan Whiteside and Serge Ibaka. Eric Bledsoe, Jabari Parker, man, this is just calling us right now. Jabari Parker, and I'm gonna do it. Kyle Lowry and Mina going over to the Milwaukee Bucks for Jabari Parker and Cody Zeller, man. That is a huge trade right there. We take Kyle Lowry, but the good thing about that trade is we basically traded him for Hassan Whiteside, and we're gonna move Dirk. Actually, Dirk can come off the bench probably. But now we keep Dennis Smith Jr. still our point guard. We bring in a better power forward, especially a younger one. I'd rather him than Hassan Whiteside, to be honest. And then let's try to trade Cody Zeller. So this is where we need to get a first round pick. We really need a first round pick for this guy. Second round pick. Any first? Would anyone give up a first? I like that Yusuf Nurkic trade. Man, this is a really big opportunity for us to get a... What if we throw in someone else like Abrines? Can we get some for these two? I really want a first round pick. JaVale McGee, Derek, because I really want... Oh, Andre Iguodala and Lou Williams just upgrading that bench terrifically. Because Cody Zeller's not going to be here. I'm trading him right away. It's not that much better than Iggy and Lou Will. For Cody Zeller, Abrines, I'm accepting that deal, man. Welcome back to the team, Andre Iguodala. I think that's going to help us so much coming off our bench, because you were looking at our bench before, it was really good, but now he's looking even spectacular. Lou Williams, obviously one of the best 6-man. Andre Iguodala, great 6-man himself. Seth Curry's lighting it up, and let's try one more time for that D-Lo trade. Let's try one more time to get D'Angelo Russell on the team. I'm just going to throw in everything. If you don't get him, we're just going to have to do something else, man. We're just going to hopefully get him at another MyGM. But here we go. So we're going to throw in Dennis Smith Jr. We'll throw in now Lou Will. Or he has 1.5. How many does Iggy have? So they both, I'd rather give up Lou Will. So let's give up Lou Will. Taking a look. We have 3 seconds. Throwing all 3 seconds here. And they didn't even want to sign Whiteside and Dennis Smith. I don't think they're going to want this trade either. So let's see here. They give us Whitehead, and so what's going on here? Take out, take out one of these first. Let's put in a player here. And Channing Frye, the Mavericks. Here we go. One more player. Actually, yeah, we're not even going to go after him, I don't think. Because I don't think any of these contracts match up at all. Yeah, none of these matchups are going to add up just because of that trade with Andre Iguodala. So this is going to be our team going in to the final season for this team, man. This was a good season, man, and hopefully we can finish it out strong. Dennis Smith Jr., a guy that we definitely wanted traded, just couldn't get any intriguing offers. Probably too late to trade him anyways. Probably last year would have been the best opportunity, but obviously I was looking for a star player, and I don't think we're going to acquire anyone like that, giving up Dennis Smith, but still a relatively good point guard. Devin Booker, shooting guard, really good. Kevin Durant, Jabari Parker, man, I'm so excited to play with this guy, man. This guy's phenomenal. Zubac, Seth, Andre, Lou, Dirk. And this team is just looking really nice, especially when Bobby Portis is coming off the bench as well, man. So I'm excited for the season, the second half of the season, and possibly winning an NBA championship. So thank you guys for watching. Been your boy T Gamer Tommy. And don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys next time.